know I'm about to ask you a hard question.
What's that?
So, you know, let's get straight into it because you know, if I let you talk too long, you know, you get me into your story. I want to know from your perspective because I never heard you talk about it. You and Fendi, had a fight in Harlem.
Yes.
I think you hit him,
right,
and then it looked like in the footage, you got the best of you. I want you to walk us through what happened. Why did that happen?
Okay.
Because you say you keeping it real. So that's what
keep
you
it
told
all
me.
the way gravy. Right?
Honest
real.
truth.
Honest truth.
Okay.
This real nigga shit. That's the fake dude right there. Okay.
Oh.
That's the fake dude right there.
Come on, son. Nah, don't do that, son. Why you call him fake, son?
I'm going to tell you why.
I gotta hear this first.
I'm going to tell you why.
Talking like that.
Okay, first of all, what happened? Jada Kiss. It all started with Jada Kiss. I did 2 or 3 interviews with Jada Kiss. I brought him some Spanish girls to his video shoot. Me and Jada Kiss was all right. So one day, it's a Jada Kiss Corey Guns video shoot. And I stood there for about 2 hours. I'm filming everything. I got all the girls acting stupid. I brought girls. So Corey Guns did his drop and all this shit. So I'm like, hey, Jada, I need a drop. Tell him, yo, Jada, I'm chilling out with Sub-Zero so I can get out of here. He mumbled something unintelligible. What did he just say, man? I said, all right, let me wait. I said, hey, come here, cutie, turn around. Twerk. You know, I'm messing with the girls. After about a half hour, Jada coming past me again. I'm like, Jada, I got to get out of here. Just give me a drop. You chilling with Sub-Zero. Let me get out of here. Say something. I don't know what he's saying. It's like it's so loud in there. I said, what the? So now I see him getting into this car. So I knock on the window. Yo, Jada, I need the drop. Give me me.
You ain't playing out here.
Yeah, me and Jada got a good report. I done did about 3-4 interviews with him already. Bring girls to his shit. So as he roll down the window, the Fendi nigga comes and say, yo, he on the come up. He ain't gonna give you a drop. Why should he give you a drop? Why should he help you? Me and Fendi just took a picture together in the store yesterday in Queens. So I'm thinking we all right. We just took a nice picture and all that. We laughed and giggled. So I said, yo, so that's what's happening? I said, yo, all he had to do was say he didn't want to do the drop. I would have left 45 minutes ago. Like, I'm just sitting here waiting for him to give me this drop. You know, it's always good to end behind the scenes of the video shoot with the artist, chilling with Sub-Zero. So now, so Fendi takes that opportunity to say, Sub, I heard you been asking how my DVDs is moving. I said, yeah, because you competition, man. DVD slowing down for me, man. I want to know how your joints is going. You ain't competition. He said, you running around with a camera. I'm really on the block. I said, well, nigga, this is what I do. Come here, girls. Yo, twerk. So the girls is twerking, and he's saying something slick, and I started to punch him in his mouth right there. But I look, and this Doggie Diamonds clown nigga got a camera. So I'm like, oh, this nigga's trying to front for this camera.
Whoa,
so,
hold on. What makes Doggie Diamonds a clown? Come on, man.
I'm going to tell you what makes him a clown. I say, yo, Doggie Diamonds, don't edit that shit like this nigga's trying to scream on me, my nigga. Nah, I'm going to edit it out. I said, okay, cool. I said, yo, Fendi, you know what I do. I play with the bitches, my nigga. Him not giving me a drop don't stop nothing. I said, yo, make sure you put that on the DVD. They didn't put none of that on the DVD, of course. So now it's this white boy that edits everybody's DVDs because a lot of people ain't got editing skills. He gives somebody I know a call, say, yo, they want me to edit this DVD like Fendi is screaming on Sub-Zero. So I said, yo, he didn't say nothing but that he run around with that I run around with a camera and he really in the streets. I say, I don't remember him screaming on me, man. He ain't screaming on me. They said, nah, they want me to add it like music, make it look like it's a beef. So I said, yo, word. I said, okay, bet. I'm going to see Fendi. So we at Black Star. Here come Fendi with a box on his shoulder. I said, yo, Fendi, let me holler at you, man. He said, yo, what's up? What's good, sub? I said, yo, you dissing me on this DVD? Nah, I ain't dissing you. Why don't you buy a copy? I said, look, I'm asking you as a man, my nigga. Are you dissing me on this DVD? He said, yo, sub, if you want a problem with me, I said, yo, listen, man, if you dissing me on this DVD, wherever I see you, it's on site. It's on site. It could be on site now. Pop, Black Star, jump over the table. Everybody separating us. I said, nigga, I see you. So we went outside, and we getting ready to shake. The nigga reaches for a weapon. I said, yo, You reaching for a knife? I said, okay, bet. When I see this nigga, we gonna go knife to knife then. This is what I'm saying. He got it. He don't want to fight. He keep going like he gonna cut me or something. I said, this is big. He's a big sucker. So he gets a ticket on his car. We leave. So Black Star Pop calls me and say, yo, the DVD came out. Freeze, don't pay that shit no mind. You know what this nigga says? I said, what he says? That you running around with a camera and he really in the street selling crack. I said, yeah. He said, I said, what else? He said, that's it. I said, oh, man, come on, man. I'm not trying to. Anybody know me? I've been out of town, man. I've been selling crack all my life. I ain't trying to get no credit for that. That's no real nigga wanted to be. I sold crack. I told y'all that. You know, it was good old nostalgic feeling. But I said, okay, I'll take that. I'm a schoolboy that run around with a camera. I ain't never went to school for no camera. So so now the Africans owe money. Like we used to all go around Fendi, all the DVD niggas and pick up 300 here, 200 there, 200. So the best thing to do is get up early in the morning and catch them to get the money before Fendi gets it or anybody else gets it. You know, you owe me $300, give me that. So it's like 10, 15 in the morning and I'm going to do this rap video because I'm rapping now. And I got 2 girls that are gay, bisexual, and I got another girl that's just a freak. And I know it's going to turn into an orgy or some shit, right? I'm like, yo, I'm going to have the time of my life. And I go in the store, and niggas are saying, yo, Fendi just left. He's coming back. I said, yeah, yo, you know this. I guess he was talking shit about me or something. I said, yo, where my money at, man? I said, yo, you got to wait an hour or something. I said, yo, I need my $300, man. I got shit to do today. So he said, just come back in a half hour or something. So I left. When I came back, people was holding me back. Yo, sub. No, chill out. What's happening? They holding Fendi back. Man, let that nigga go, man. What's happening? I seen that shit you did, man. He says, you seen it? But I want to stress, people was holding me back like we was going to fight. They was holding him back. Man, let that nigga go. We good. So he said, you seen it? I said, yeah, man. You said that you sell crack. You really in the street. And I'm a school nigga that run around with a camera. You cool with that? Yeah, I'm cool with that. You ain't said nothing, my nigga. I gave him a 5. Gave him a pound. He gave me. So now, I don't know. It's a camera on. I guess he put the camera on now. He gonna chump me. I don't know the camera's on. I never looked. I never knew it was a camera on. So I hear him whisper, but you said when you see me, it's on sight. It looked like somebody poured gasoline on my ass. I said, yo, my man, you still talking? Didn't I just tell you this is what I do? And then he looked away like, how did that sound? Did it sound right? I don't know this camera. And I tried to knock his fucking wig off. I snuff him and I said, now come outside. Cause now I'm like, I'm gonna demonstrate on this nigga. But to my surprise, this nigga football charged my ass. This nigga like 300 pounds. At the time, if you look how skinny I am, I'm on vegetarian shit. I'm fucking these girls every day. If I hit him now, he gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I was like half my size and shit. Anyway, I said, step outside. The nigga bum rushed me. He grabs me. And he just pushed me into a counter. And when I hit the counter, it shatters. And I'm sitting in it like this. On my way out, the nigga just come, boom, hit me in the eye. And it's over that fast. Somebody dive on him, it's over. You know, it's over that fast. So I punch him in the mouth. Mm-hmm. And the way he grabbing me, it looked like he hit me, but he don't hit me. He's not hitting me at all. But he throws me into a counter, hit me one time.
So let me say something. When I hear that you're a schoolboy, he's selling crack, I'm thinking about not actual crack. I'm thinking about the DVD that he's selling is moving like crack. That's how we took it. I don't think he's talking about actual crack on, because I don't think Fendi was in the street at that time really selling drugs.
He said he's a street nigga. He said he's a street nigga. He got crack on the block for real. Sub is a schoolboy.
But when you say crack, you think he's talking about actual krill? He's talking about
he definitely.
He got to be talking about DVD because you inquired about the come up because the come up was coming up. They had Nicki at the time, right? At the time you talking about when it came up.
When you Google it, it's no doubt that he's talking about he's a street nigga in the street.
You sure, sir? Man.
Positive.
You sure? I'm saying I think so. I think you think of an old nigga, not as a double entendre.
But let me add this.
I have crack in the street. You was school. I have crack. Let me talk about the DVD.
Let me add this.
Because the come up wasn't doing good. Because you inquired about the price, like how much. Because you said it yourself. Like they were doing. The come up was doing. The come up was it surpassing you at the time?
No. The DVD game was falling.
Okay.
And I wanted to know if he was moving DVD. I asked, how did come up moving? You know, I asked the Africans, it's moving all right. Or, I want to know where I stand at. So, word got back to him, sub asking, how to. So he took it as, he said, like, you run around with a camera, nigga. I'm a real street nigga. And the way he said it, I should have hit him then. But I was like, damn, maybe this nigga's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And make a long story short, this tough guy here, he had an ice pick the whole time. I punched him in his face. Nobody got stabbed or none of that. You got an ice pick, nigga. You supposed to be a street nigga, you hood. Why nobody got poked?
I gotta get at you. Hold
No. Check this out.
Yo, come on, son. You wildin', bro. Really, bro?
Really.
So now, come on, don't do that. That's ego talking. So you should have got poked now?
If somebody punched me in my face and I got an ice pick, I'm tearing your ass up. I'm going to tear your mother ass up. You punch me in the face and I got an ice pick? You crazy. I mean that shit. I'm dead serious.
So now you question his...
Gangster. He's a hood nigga. He's a street nigga.
Man, stop it, son. Come on.
Now, let me go here.
You look good. Don't do that.
Let me go this way.
You let your ego talk.
Let me go here. So now... niggas saying, yo, sub, let that go. Y'all had a fight. It didn't go crazy, this and that. Do you know this monkey tried to put me back on the DVD, man? This guy tried to put me back on the DVD, man. So now I'm talking to real gangsters. Rest in peace, Chaz. He said, you got to take a bat and you got to bust his fucking head open. This man has no respect for you. That's what he told me, Chaz. I said, wow, man, this nigga got me back on the DVD and tried to edit it because what happened was Chinks Drugs called me into a store to interview him. Chinks begged me. I said, Chinks, I got enough footage of you. Nah, you gotta come here. I go to the store and there's Fendi there. So the Spanish dudes took his side. Sub, not in my store, not in my store. And Fendi's doing this. He's playing like, nah, let it go. Let's go. And so he edited that little footage and tried to make that into something. Right? I said, man, wait till I see this nigga. So I bump into Smack dude. I say, yo, Smack. Fendi 300 pounds. I'm about $150 soaking wet at the time. I say, yo, let me and this dude square up MMA style at the end of the battle or something. So we tried to get Fendi to do it. Fendi said he don't do that. He do funerals. He kill people now. This guy is a known rat. Now, I heard you say, yo, you got to have paperwork. It's all over Brooklyn. Where there's smoke, there's fire. He's a rat. Now, my man, check this out.
Come on, son, don't do that, son. Come on.
Check this out.
Come on,
check this out.
Where the paperwork at, son? Don't do that, son.
Let me go like this. The nigga got step 2 in the yard in North Carolina by Chaz and them people, man. This is real gangster. I'm throwing real names out there, man. They say, yo, you ratted on nigga. He got caught hand to hand in or something, and he ratted on the dude. Now, check this out. Now, I was going to let the footage out. He had wrote a letter to the judge on the bank robbery case. Got a dude jammed up for 20-something years. Now, he says it himself on tape. And I was ready for him to violate, because I'm going to put that out there. He said, yo, I wrote a letter to the judge to help a nigga, but the nigga tried to tell on me. The dude got 20 years out of that. If Lil C's can get in trouble for saying the dude had a green shirt and got Kim jammed up, Fendi writing the judge should be in trouble. That's all I'm saying. He wrote a letter to the judge and got a dude jammed up.
Is this hearsay?
He said it out his mouth.
Where? Let me see it.
I will send that footage to you when this thing is over. I will send that footage. He asked him. He'll say it. He'll tell you. He said, I said, yo, Fendi's a rat. He said, yo, sub trying to say I'm a rat because I wrote a letter to the judge to free a nigga.
Where did he say that on somebody's DVD?
I got it. Yeah, he said it on it's online. I snatched it offline. Cause we was looking for his name, Eric Moore. We was trying to find this nigga name so we get this paperwork to expose this rat.
But there's no paperwork. He's not a rat.
But listen, what I'm saying.
No.
This is what I want to say. Right, Lil C's got in trouble, right? Yo, fam. Yo, Lil C's got in trouble for saying somebody had a shirt. Lil C's got in trouble. Why can't he get in trouble for writing a letter to the judge?
I'm pressing that. I'm pressing that sub-zero button, boy. That's his boy. Don't touch that. He's
Yo, fam.
You got his real name. You didn't find no paperwork.
Yo, fam. Let me say something.
So,
Lil C's got in trouble because he said it was a shirt or something, and Lil Kim said he was a rat because that got a nigga indicted. Fendi wrote a letter to the judge and got a nigga 20 years. Why he ain't a rat?
So you trying to say he said it that I wrote a letter to a judge? I can't.
He said it.
That. I wrote a letter to a judge and got somebody 20 years.
No, he said I wrote a letter to the judge trying to free a nigga, and the nigga tried to tell on me. He said Sub trying to say I'm a rat because I wrote a letter to a judge trying to help a nigga, but the nigga tried to tell on me. It started sounding like he tell on me, so I did this and this. The dude got jammed up behind that shit. I put it out there. Just play that, and the streets know what's going on.
I'm rocking with you, son, but that sounds far fetched.
Yeah, I put the footage
mad
out.
about? Just say your Flip. You know what? Now I'm muscular and I want a rematch. Say that, son. Don't say because when you watch the footage, I mean you ain't you caught him, you hit him first. I watch it. I got it right here. Play it. You hit him first.
Okay.
I see it only in face and bothering you, man, but you hit him first, bro. You popped on him.
No. Let's check it out. All right, that's good.
Look, legit.
But the streets say
Fendi right here. You gonna see? You hit him first, bro. Say yo, Flip, I hit him first. It happens. It's a fight, but you now he a rat and.
Yo, the nigga's a rat, yo. It's the whole Brooklyn is lit up with that shit, man. The whole Brooklyn is lit up with that shit, man.
I hit him first.
And you traveling, you say, let's go.
But yeah, none of them hits. He
crazy though.
Yeah, none of them shits hit. The nigga tried to grab my hand and he's swinging, but none of them shits hit to me.
I understand, but I know this is all due respect, because I think that you a legend in what you do, man. We give you the credit, but with all due respect, and I'm saying this respectfully, to put something out there and say like somebody told, right, without the paperwork, as a credible, because you even said you had his real name, there's no paperwork, right. So we don't have the paper that was sent to the judge. So wouldn't it be hearsay, or did somebody confirm? Did you at least speak to the guy that went to jail because of him?
This is what I want to say. I called him a rat. He said, you calling me a rat because I wrote a letter to the judge. But it's a fact that this guy got jammed up from this letter that Fendi wrote. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I never heard of that, though.
It's out there.
Yo, Basco, come through.
It's out there.
I never heard of that.
It's out there. You know what I'm saying?
And you're not saying that because you mad.
No, I'm saying that because he said that because what happened was Nore called him up there. And Nore says,
I see that. I saw that clip.
You got famous because you snuffed Sub-Zero. And I said, oh, shit. I snuffed him. What the fuck you talking about? He snuffed Sub-Zero. So I said, yo. So now I put the footage out. And because Fendi could have checked that. Now the little nigga snuffed me. And this is what happened. He could have checked that, but he tried to bask in the glory. So that pissed me off. I'm like, homeboy, I asked you a DVD nigga, let's square up for the world. You said no, so we got to get into some gangster shit because you's a sucker. You want to run around with Fab and Jada. He won't let you catch him by himself. He tried to utilize other men's teams. So if I run down on him, now Fab team got to move on me. He's going to get that rapper in some trouble because it's not going to go. He's not going to just going to beat me up. It's not going to go down like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this is how he moved. He moved and tried to use other men. I say, let's square it off. Old school style, man. Me and you. He won't do it. He do funerals. So now you leave it to us to get into some dumb shit. Me and you got to be Flip. Mm-hmm. I called you a rat or something. Man, let's square up. Let's square up. Put your cameras on and let's get busy. I kill niggas. I do funerals. What kind of shit is that? And then the nigga says on DVD, Sub caught me by myself. And I'm never by myself. Real men don't say that. I'm always by myself. I came here with a girl. Ain't no security, none of that shit. If you a real man, what you mean you always you never by yourself? You trying to get strength off other men's teams. Like me and him had a beef, and then he showed up at K-Slade party with Jada. So I guess if I moved on him, then Jada's entourage would have to move on me because he came with Jada. This is how this guy does it.
But that's the streets, though, Sub. You've been around the streets.
That's coward shit. That's hyena shit. I don't respect it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know him. You don't know him personally for him to give you a fair one-on-one, to be honest. You guys didn't go back together, and you still snuffed him first.
No. What I'm trying to say is...
You popped on him, right, G? Did you see it? I think some forget that you popped on him. Did you forget you popped on him?
No, I popped on him because he was talking slick, and he had a camera right there. If I knew a camera was there, I'd have five-pieced his ass. It would have been more than that because now I got to show off for this camera. I didn't know he had a camera on me. What I did was manly. You understand what I'm saying?
You popped the hot. Wait, hold on. Wait, stop, son.
Wow, y'all don't see that? I'm in another world.
No,
chase out.
No, hold on. I'm not coming. No, and explain to me. Like, with all due respect, what makes it manly? You popped. Did you sneak him?
No.
You popped on him.
No. Me and you, I shook your hand. Yo, the beef is dead.
Okay, that's manly.
I turned my back. Get the cameras ready. It's coward shit. Tell me the camera's on. So now I say, give me this. Because you said, when you see me, it's on sight. What the fuck? This nigga want problems? Yo, why you still talking shit? That's what I do. What I'm going to say? So now we got like two bitches? Hold that, nigga. Bow. Now, let's step outside and what happened. But had I known the camera was there, I think I would have went crazy on this nigga because now the camera there. So he had to move like he did. He had to go crazy because he got punched in his mouth on his camera. And then the nigga calling me every night, get your popcorn ready, nigga. And then he had me thinking I really got knocked out. He's like, yo, get the popcorn ready. He called Nicki Minaj. He had everybody. He called K Slade. But that was really telling. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to line your ass up. But you done told everybody, yo, K, me and your man had a fight. I knocked him out. So I said, K, this nigga said he knocked me. Said, yo, sub, the footage coming out. You was asleep. They said you was asleep. I got knocked out. What I'm trying to say is, if me and you got a beef, let's square up, man. Why we got to go through all this shit? Why we got to see each other and get crazy, man? That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fendi, though, man.
So would you ever squash it and spoke to him? Or you feel like
it was dead?
Let me ask you a question, because you're a guy that's in the DVD world, right? And you're a guy that became a figure in the entertainment world. Do you think that he tried to destroy your credibility by doing that? Does that bother you?
It backfired because he got punched in his mouth. He never expected that. I was supposed to be a sucker that got screamed on and went away. But the punch in the face, but then, okay, you violated. You see I'm not a sucker. What happened. To put me back on the DVD was violation. And then have Nore co-sign this nigga. Talk about you when you snuff Sub-Zero. What nigga ain't snuff Sub? So Nore, you with that shit? I thought me and Nore was all right. So Nore sends me an apology. I'm like, nah, why don't you get on your show? Because that show is still out there. And people thinking he snuffed Sub. Like, you know what I'm saying? You assassinated my character, Nore. So I had a problem with all those funny looking motherfuckers. For real.
Well, you had a problem with Nore. Because Nore, is Nore
snuff Sub-Zero?
But is Nore not supposed to ask that? I asked you that question. That's like Fendi having a problem with me. I asked you that question.
And I heard you say, I watched a couple of your shows, and I heard you re-straighten things. You know what I'm saying? Nore didn't go on his show and say, yo, my bad, man. Snuff Fendi, and this what happened.
I see.
You tried to assassinate my character in history.
But why would if you and Nore was good, why would Nore do that? What would he get out of doing that? Because
he riding Fab dick. Fab.
Oh, stop it. Yeah.
Fab and Jada was there. And Fendi was supposed to be their manager right there.
So that's a pride thing, son. Come on, man.
You think so? Wow. Let's see what the viewers say. Why Nore?
Why would Nore trying to take? Why would you?
I don't understand that.
That's what I'm saying. So if you don't understand it, I don't understand it. Maybe it's not that.
I said, Nore, can you go on the show and straighten that out? He said he sent me an apology already privately.
He apologized. Okay, so why you ain't put that out?
The show.
But he's saying like
you own MTV and I'm
Nore
just
said
an
it on the
ordinary
show.
civilian.
He should go back on the show and back in.
Oh, I see. Okay, so Nore sent you an apology.
Right.
What did his apology say? Do you remember?
It said, yo, my bad. Something about you hit 50. I got it wrong. But I need you to say this on your show because your show is still out there.
But maybe he waiting to the right time to say it though.
Nah, hell no.
He
done with that. He done with that. He not gonna diss his man Fendi. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, look at this shit.
Dissing it. The footage is here. You punched Fendi in the face first.
Yeah,
but Fendi would say that.
But those, a lot of people didn't see that. And all they know is Fendi came up because Nore said, you snuff Sub-Zero. And Jada like, what? You snuffing niggas? They hyped that up. He never corrected that. Wow. Check out. Let me ask you something.
You still got 100,000 views.
Listen, y'all real dudes.
Don't try to throw us.
No. I had real gangsters tell me, y'all real dudes. They say, yo, them real dudes. Now check out. If a nigga say, yo, sub, I'm gonna correct it, man. Like I told y'all, man. Like I'm not gonna lie. Nigga pushed me into something, hit me in the eye. I'm not gonna say he didn't hit me, or I'm gonna correct it. Now, yo, the nigga got strong. The nigga threw me into a thing, hit my eye. I was fucked up. Like I'm not gonna try to color that and lie. I'm gonna tell you the real deal, man. Like this dude went and told everybody he knocked me out. I was out, sleep. Like this dude went crazy. This dude all the way fraud, man.
But why you mad? Okay. Wait, hold on.
He said, "Well, I'm mad."
No, you're not mad. Let me say this. I'm not, and this is no way, because I'm a person that I look at things from all spectrums, and this is no way trying to disrespect you or play you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I'm not one of those. For you to say something, it's on YouTube. It's at the top right here.
Right.
Forbes DVD got it. 102 views 7 years ago.
Right.
So for you to feel like if Nori said that and people went to go research it, they would see that video. There's no other video with a cut unless I didn't see it. Because the video I see is at the top, and then I see you training. I don't see anything. Hold on, unless it's hip. I don't see anything else.
Okay, Nori got a big platform that Drink Champs.
True.
Just like this, right?
True.
And a lot of people, like they say, Sub-Zero, that's the dude that Fendi snuffed. They're not gonna do their research, and it's like a tarnish my character. That's why they got people who expunge your bad stuff online because it hurts you in the future. It really hurts you.
I see what you're saying.
And so
I see what you're saying. But why you was mad? I'm sorry to cut you off. Why were you mad at Doggie Diamonds? Because Doggie Diamonds was just doing what he's supposed to do by putting the footage out.
Because when the real man says he's not going to do something,
he told you out his mouth.
He told me out his mouth that, and me and that nigga, he told me out his mouth. I see him. I'll bump into him one day. I'll bump into him one day.
I'll bump into him one day. Son.
No, you don't know. This nigga called me. I knock on doors, nigga. I knock on this Doggie Diamonds. I will beat your ass, boy.
Son, wait,
what the fuck is wrong with Doggie Diamonds? This
Diamonds
nigga said he knock on doors. You ain't heard about me, nigga. Yo, he was talking smack.
Son, it's 7 years ago. This man Doggie Diamonds is doing his thing at the.
Shout out to Doggie Diamonds. I always say he one of the best interviewers out. But he tried to assassinate my character that day. That was crazy.
Son, you walked out, bro.
And then he talking about, I knock on doors. This nigga was talking mad shit. I said, no, check this out. Now hear me. I said, Doggie Diamonds, the boy didn't knock me out. I said, y'all would have footage of that. I said, now, what if I say you're put a cock in your mouth and make it go and make girl sounds and then say you're no, check this out. Because no, let me tell you, hey, check this out. No, listen to this. Listen to this. He had my face, Batman sounds, all types of stuff. Sub got knocked out. I said, yo, that's false advertisement. Why would you say that? I said, now how about I put a dick in your mouth and say you're a homo? He saw it my way. It was like, yo, this nigga got a point, man. They took it down. I said, the nigga didn't knock me out. Nigga, he hit me in the eye. That's a fact. So I said, yo, let's do this right. Somebody jumped on you. If they broke us up, and then the dude that broke it up, I said, yo, let us go. Let's get that. He says, nigga, you want the other eye? So he said something slick to me. I knew I was on unfriendly ground. I said, wow, I got two niggas to battle now. I said, I'll be back. I said, look at this shit here. So then Fendi, I say, yo, Fendi, let's do one-on-one. Real man. So what we got to do now? We got to bump into each other. And now you're going to put Fab or whoever entourage that you riding with at jeopardy because me and you can't do shit like men, man. I'm just saying.
But let me ask you a question.
I tried to leave it alone. You put me back on the DVD.
What did he put you back on the DVD doing? What do you mean he put me back on the DVD?
He was all trying to get at me, and the Puerto Ricans was holding him back, but he wasn't trying to get at nobody. He about to die that day. The people in there know he about to die, but God was on his side that day. But it looked like he tried to edit it, and people was calling me, yo, this nigga got you back on the DVD. It looked like he trying to get at you, and people holding him back. You just looking at him. And I said, this dude put me back on DVD. Where was this at?
Was it in the same footage?
This was in Vic's Music Hut. This is different footage. This is something totally different. He tried to put me back on DVD. I said, when I catch this nigga.
So wait, hold on. Y'all was in the same vicinity again?
Again. And these Spanish dudes took his side. It was like, yo, who invited you, sub? And I was like, Chinks invited me. The dude Vic invited him. So it looked like I was trespassing because this is Vic's store and Vic invited Fendi, but Chinks invited me. So,
Bino told me you went here. Bino told me today.
So now I said, yo, you know what? I'ma leave. what I'm saying? Because it got funky and the nigga, they holding him back and all that shit. I said, oh my God, man. The cop was outside. It was a lot of dumb shit. I said, all this because this dude is crazy, man. I'm from the school, man. Me and you got a beef, man. Mm-hmm. I got to catch you, Queens Flip, with 50 Cent or somebody so their entourage can fight for you, man. Come on, man. That's crazy. He know what he doing. I roll on him, then it look like I'm attacking Jada or some shit like that.
But why you can't just let it go, Sub?
I let it go. Nigga put me back on DVD, try to assassinate my character.
You say he shook his hand. He said we good.
No, but he shook his hand before he did the fight.
Yeah. Ask the nigga why he put me back on DVD. It was to say, nigga, that what it was. It was like, I ain't got no respect for you.
So how many years ago was this, Sub?
It's how many years, because we ain't running to each other yet.
Sub, wait.
We ain't running to each other yet.
Come on, man. How many years ago this was? Please answer my question.
I don't. It seemed like it happened yesterday to me.
Sub,
it seemed like it happened yesterday.
Let it go, Sub.
I try to let it go and nigga put me back on DVD. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The nigga ain't got the proper respect for me. And if y'all ever get him up here, he'll tell you he ain't got no respect for me. That type of dude, you gotta bust his fucking head open, man.
And you'll still try to fight him if you see him instead of having a conversation like, yo, you know what?
Man, that dude, I ain't gonna criminate myself up here, man. That dude up there, boy.
What's up? Come on, bro. What's up? Let it go, man.
I know it's easy for you to say.
Nah, you're right.
That Doggie Diamonds nigga, all them niggas.
There's a lot of things I can't let go. That's what I'm saying. I understand, but I'm trying to.
He said
when G look at me,
he said he knock on doors. This nigga was talking big shit.
Cold.
But go ahead. Oh yeah. We gotta show the girl right here.
You said that.
They got me. They got me caught up in this trance.
I got a scarf, and then we give you a scarf or something. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I can help you out. I don't know how.
You know, she don't take. She don't take other niggas' items.
No, I just don't want to. What is the scarf gonna do for me?
Oh.
Okay. Because he says it's a scarf. So.
Which one you do?
No, it's okay.
Want to turn the AC down?
Want to turn the AC off?
Yes.
Okay. Yo, Basco, can you turn the AC off in here, please? Just come in here.
Thank you.
The niggas show their jewelry. What Tone Trump had $2,000 pants on. I just want to show her shape off real fast.
Sure.
Yeah, turn around. Let them see. Let the camera. That's the camera right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Can y'all give me a second? Don't look right at me.
Oh no, the camera's on. 24.
Okay,
just turn around. Let them see that. See the shape. The flowers out and all that.
You ready?
Wait. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay.
Bounce a little bit for the camera.
This one. This is the camera right here, girl.
Bounce the front from a little bit too, man. See that?
This
nigga. That's Mimi Suno, y'all.
Shout out to Mimi Suno. But wait, let me just say this one last thing.
Yeah.
And I like you. I say that. I think that you came here, the way you talk, I think you.
He's like a real New Yorker.
But the fact is that what I'm understanding that you're never too old. Because I don't let things go, but you're never too old. We all got egos and pride.
It's not.
You see, because look, and I see what you see when you be like, yo, Flip, come on. I mean, and I'm doing the same thing you may tell me. And I'm like, okay. Because I'm like, what, 7 something years ago? But he feel away. I guess you feel like they're trying to say, I didn't know Doggie Diamonds and them. You know, I feel like everybody.
He part of that shit. He was filming that. He the one started it, that Doggie Diamonds nigga. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. Fendi say he's a street nigga. Right? He keeps stressing that. I'm supposed to be some schoolboy. Let's square up, homeboy. Let's see what you really do, man. You 300 pounds. I'm half your shit.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Why we gotta wait till we bump into each other in the street where you try to cut me or use somebody else? That's a coward, man. I can't respect that. I ain't from that era, man. You say you want to scrap, let's scrap. Whatever's gonna happen. When me and him scrap, I had the odds. I mean, I'm outside shooting videos. I shot a video that day. I got shades on, me and 4 girls. We actually came up off that fight. We did. Ain't no hiding. We all men all the way around the board, man. That shit he doing is cowardice. Running with the team and hope you catch me there while you with Jada and them entourage.
That's how he's thinking. He's doing.
That's how he's thinking, man.
I'm Sub-Zero, stop.
And then he just attacked some nigga, beat some nigga up and got that on film, right? So it looked like Fendi's crushing niggas. That nigga soft, man.
Wait, who he beat up on film?
He beat up somebody on film, beat up some nigga in the club, and they filmed that, and he tried to run around with like he destroying niggas. Like
he just doing business. Man, stop it, man. I'm sorry.
He like Fendi. Like that's a Fendi fan, yo. He did it. You don't like Fendi, man. You like that dude, man. That dude ain't.
I look at things from an objective standpoint, bro.
That dude ain't right. The dude ain't right.
I haven't had that bad encounter with him. All my encounters with Fendi has been respectful and good. But I can't tell you how to feel. But I'm seeing like you come in here, you smiling, but that's still like you won't go time. Even talk about Doggie Diamonds, you won't go time still.
Them niggas tried to assassinate. They tried to play with the wrong man.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. They try to come up off trying to tear a dude down and then hide like cowards where you can't catch them and all that. That shit hurts me. I want to rip those dudes apart. Cowards. They gonna see this. They cowards,
All right, so
man.